Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight on this Tuesday. I will give people a chance to get on and then we will get started. Hope you all had a good weekend, and I promise I will not keep you long. I know that our president is giving his State of the Union address at 9. So I will definitely not interfere with that. But thank you all for joining me. My Instagram family, thank you for joining me tonight. My Facebook family, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I am going to get started in just a few seconds, but welcome, welcome, one and all. I am so excited to be here to do another live tonight. So, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody is doing well. For those of you who do not know me, I am Jennifer J. Dove. I am also known as the authority on authenticity. I am a speaker, I'm an authenticity coach, and I am author of the book Ready for More, A Woman's Guide to Becoming Fearlessly Authentic. So, what I do in my coaching program is I teach high achieving women how to amplify their confidence, how to clarify and pursue their passions, and showcase their power so they can elevate their lives both personally and professionally. So, the women that I work with, they are successful women. So, there's no doubt about it. They are high achieving, they are goal oriented, they are well connected, and they are game changers. And I know that many of you that are on my live tonight, whether you are looking at it live or you're looking at the replay, can relate to that because you feel the same way. I also know that many of the women that I work with, they desire more for their lives. And I know you out there watching these lives do too. They desire to be more successful than they are right now. So you can accomplish more than you ever thought. I'm telling you, you can. You can reach a new pinnacle of success. Most of the people that I work with have already established a level of success. And I know that you all have too. But this is for people who want to go to the next level of success. You can reach a new pinnacle. So, my topic tonight, I'm going to share with you 3 ways to maximize your success. While these ways that I'm going to give you to maximize your success, they're simple, but they are not easy. So each of them requires you to focus and it requires your determination. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first way to maximize your success is to go above and beyond. I know that sounds simple, but it's not. In order to maximize your success, you have to be willing to do more than the next person is going to do. And you have to be willing to not only do more, but do it for a longer period of time. So let's just use an example. Let's say your goal is to become wealthy. You are going to have to do more than the average person because most people are not wealthy. So whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to have to go and beyond, go above and beyond. It could be that you're reading books about wealth. Could be that you got to read one more book than the average person, two more books than the average person. Spend more time studying. Immerse yourself in books about wealth or knowledge about wealth, be it podcast, be it magazine articles, whatever. You may need to actually study wealthy people, see what their habits are, what they're doing, how you can emulate those things. You may need to review your own finances, hire a financial planner, make plans for your money, how to save it, how to effectively spend it, how to invest it, and how to focus on gaining assets rather than looking at liabilities. You may have to do more than the other person is doing if you want to maximize your success. It requires more than the average person is willing to do because maximum success is not common. It is not average. You cannot commit to basic average behavior in the hope of gaining maximum success. So you need to underpromise and overdeliver to yourself when you are maximizing your success. You need to go above and beyond. So that's number one. The number two way to maximize your success, you have to choose discipline over motivation. I'll say that again. You have to choose discipline over motivation. I talk about this a great deal in my book, Ready for More. When you first begin working on your goals, you are usually super motivated. I know I am. And that's common. We are all super motivated. You are ready to begin and you usually go all in. You start out with great effort and you work very, very hard in the beginning. So I'm going to give you an example that just about everybody can relate to. That example is working out. When you start out, you are ready to go. You get new workout gear, you get new workout equipment, you get all of that stuff. You might even start working out 3-4 times a week. You feel good, you physically feel good, you mentally feel good, you feel motivated to get out of bed in the morning, and you like your results. But slowly, over time, you start to get up later and later. You make fewer trips to the gym, and before you know it, all of that motivation that you had in the beginning is now gone. Motivation doesn't last, and it needs to be replaced with something far greater. And that something is discipline. And you need to connect that discipline to your why. So, if for example, working out is the thing that you're trying to do. You're trying to maximize your success in working out. You gotta attach discipline to your why. Why are you working out? Because you want to be healthier? Because your blood pressure is high? Because you know you haven't been doing the right things by your body and now it's time to do those things? You want to be here longer, to spend time with your family, to be here for your children, whatever that is. But you need to connect that to discipline. So discipline is the connector between what you desire to do and the actual accomplishment. Because I can say I want to do something a million times, but if I'm going to maximize my success, I need to actually do it. See, motivation is fleeting. It usually kicks in when you are feeling good and when you are excited about making changes in your life. But we all know as humans, we don't feel good every day. We do not feel motivated every day. We just don't, because we are human beings. But discipline comes into play even when you don't feel like doing it. Whenever you no longer want to do it. Whenever you no longer have the desire to do it. See, none of that matters. Because when you are maximizing your success and discipline kicks in, you have to learn to say to yourself, so what if you don't feel like doing it? Do it anyway. This is how you maximize your success. This is the thing that other people are not doing. This is why they don't have the level of success that they speak about, because they don't have the connector, which is discipline, attached to your why. So, discipline is so important because it's a way to prove to yourself that you can go for the long haul. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter what you're thinking that day. You're going to do it anyway. And if you take that discipline and you combine it with consistency, you will go farther than you ever imagined. So doing it anyway, regardless of how you feel, consistently over a long period of time, listen, you really, really can maximize your success. This is what other people are not doing. This is how you can get ahead. This is how you can meet that success in the way that you really want to. So remember, number 2, you're going to choose discipline over motivation. So, my number 3 way to maximize success. You have to be quick to fail. I know you're like, Jennifer, what are you talking about? Quick to fail? Yes. You can ask any person who has maximized their success. So look at somebody that you admire, that you know, that seems to be very successful, that seems to be doing well, that seems to have gone above and beyond what other people are doing. Ask them how many times they failed in trying to get to where they are. I promise you, they will tell you that it has been a countless amount of times that they have failed. And that's because when you understand what success is, you understand that failing is a part of it. It is just a bump in the road to maximize your success. That's why you need to be quick to fail, because the faster you fail, the faster you can get to success. When you're worried about failing and you're stagnant and you don't do anything, you are just stalling your way to success. You can't maximize your success if you are fearful of failure and do nothing. When you fail on the way to success, it means that one, that you're actually doing the work. Failing is a sign that you are actually doing the work. Momentum is required to maximize your success. It just is. You have to get the ball going. You have to make moves to be successful. And failure proves that you are trying, that you're making an attempt, that you're doing something. Because if you fail, that means you were actually doing something. So the real challenge in this is understanding that failure is part of success. So recovering from failure as quickly as you can so you can keep going. That's what you have to master. The other thing that we learn from failure in maximizing our success is that you have an opportunity to learn from your mistakes and apply what you learn to your next attempt. Well, that didn't work, so I can't do it this way. Let me try it that way. And so when you fail, you learn what not to do. Failure is what refines your process on the way to success. Failure refines your method of doing. It allows you to have better, more succinct processes. So you want to be quick to fail. People who are highly successful, they understand why they should be motivated to fail, because it means that you are just one step closer to your success. If you are failing, you are doing, you are working, you are learning, you are going to be successful because you are doing something. Failure along the way is so much better than doing nothing. So, we talked about 3 ways to maximize your success, and I will recap them. The first way is to go above and beyond. You have to be willing to do what other people aren't willing to do. You have to be able to stay up 1 hour later. You have to be willing to read one more page. You have to be able to write one more sentence. You have to be able to make one more phone call. You have to be willing to record one more video. You have to be willing to do those things that other people don't want to do, because that's why other people have not maximized their success, but you can, because you have to go above and beyond what other people are doing. Number 2, you need to choose discipline over motivation. You're not always going to feel like being the great person and doing the great things. You are not going to always feel that way. Some days you're going to feel sluggish. Some days you're going to feel sad. Some days you're going to feel tired. Some days you're going to feel depressed. Some days you're going to be hungry. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. You have to take that with you and do it anyway. Connect discipline to your why. Why are you doing it? I am working out today because today matters, because the consistency matters, because I want to be healthy, because I want to be here when my children grow up. I want to be able to see my grandchildren. Choose discipline over motivation. And number 3, the last way to maximize your success is be quick to fail. You cannot succeed without failing. That is a fact of life. If you are afraid of failure, you will never get to success, because Failure is on the pathway to success. So just be quick to fail. Be quick to recover from the failure. Be quick to learn the lesson of the failure so you can apply it to the next thing. So, to all my Instagram, my Facebook family, thank you so much to those of you who are joining me live. For those of you who are watching the replay, thank you so much. Again, my name is Jennifer J. Dove. I am the author of the book Ready for More, A Woman's Guide to Becoming Fearlessly Authentic. You can purchase a copy of my book at my website at www.jenniferjdove.com. This spring, I will have coaching opportunities available. If you are interested in working directly with me, send me a DM and we can talk about it. Thank you guys so much for spending some time on your Tuesday night with me. I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good night. Bye bye.